So this is actually a new recording session. So I did a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean I routed pretty much the rest of the game, which is going to be really useful since I was just flying off the seat of my pants in that first little recording session. I also found out that I mentioned that my dry bread did one of these runs in Emerald. Looks like he also did one in Fire Red, which... oopsie dudes, I did not see that, and I just walked back down the stairs again. But nonetheless, I'm still going to keep going with this very much, obviously. I did look to see what his final team was, and even though we both have the Nidoran and the... Can she still see me? She can't. Cool. Even though we both have the Nidoking and the Venusaur as our starting Pokemon, I am going to switch it up pretty significantly from here on out. I'm also really going to try to not use Struggle as much as I possibly can. I feel like I might have to use it a little bit when it gets to the Elite Four, but before that, I really don't want to use it for any reason. But yeah, I know what the rest of my team is going to be, and I know where to get a bunch of Ethers and Max Ethers, because that's really going to allow me to do probably complete this challenge all said and done. And then we just got one Max Ether, but we have another Ether we can get here on the SSN. It's also like really fun to be able to route out like every... Oh god. I like Feisty. You get away from me. It is so much fun. Like, that's what I did my entire Saturday night after recording the first part of this video, was just routing out the entire rest of the game. And I just had a blast and a half doing it, dude. It was so much fun. So yeah, that's like, I'm really excited to do randomizers on this channel. That's going to be my next move. I was watching I think it's 360 Prism. Him and Shenanigans doing we get Razor Leaf. Awesome. So let's go ahead and we'll get rid of Leech Seed, I think. Although Leech Seed can completely kill any target, I'm going to get rid of Vine Whip. I don't anticipate using Leech Seed again, but in case I need to, I think that's going to be overall more useful than Vine Whip. Yeah, but anyways, I was watching a Shenanigans and 360. Oh god, I really hate that I'm forgetting his name. But I was watching a like key item randomizer of Crystal, and it looked so much fun. I really think that might be the next thing I do on this channel. Although I don't want to be like pigeonholed into being a PokeTuber, because like I really want to get into some Zelda games, and I want to do just kind of an overall like let's play if it's a blind playthrough of something. I've been getting just like stacking up those games on, like, you know how every Thursday I think there's free games up on the Epic Games like service or launcher. Always get those, and there's so many good games on there that I want to try. So let me know what y'all want, because I'm really down for anything. And we get that Ether, and that's pretty much all we are going to do other than fight our rival and get the HM for cut on the SSN. Yeah, but I'm super excited to do randomizers like that, because you get to like route on the fly and like have the tracker thing. Like, you guys see the tracker on the left hand side, and I just think those things are so cool, being able to like, okay, I found this item, now I can go here and here and here, and being able to completely play the game in a different way every single time based off of honestly the luck of the draw. So I should have switched over to Nidoking now that I think about it, because he will open up with a Pidgeot or Pidgeotto. I don't think he spams Sand Attack in this one though. That's fine. I also probably should have healed. I really should have healed. I just goofed because I was too busy talking about the direction of the channel. Gust shouldn't do too much though. 8 is fine. Double Kick should take it out, because it's neutral effective. Wow, that does not do a whole bunch of damage. So we might have lost this one. If we did, that's fine. I'm not that worried about it. Okay, sure. Okay, that kills Inigo, and I don't really see Jeff getting through the rest of that. So that's just me being dumb. Okay, and that is a reset. Yeah, honestly, if I just get my head out of my ass, I think this should be a pretty easy fight. Ooh, it does still no sand attack. We're going to try the double kick now. Sweet. That does do a lot more damage. So now we're guaranteed a 2-shot, which is awesome. Perfect. We didn't miss a shot. And we can switch into Jeff depending on what his next move is. It's probably going to be Kadabra. Okay, it is going to be Kadabra. Let's try to throw up. It's going to use Confusion. Let's try a peck. Okay, that was honestly perfect. That's not though. So I don't have a move against them. I'm going to switch into Jeff then. This is the point where having 2 poison types is really rough. Kinesis, that's accuracy. Yo, that's not that chill. Ooh, that really stings. I'm gonna lose this because of accuracy buffs, aren't I? Yeah, so that's game because I don't have another move to use really. Okay, yeah, just gonna go and reset. Okay, so I went ahead and taught dig over focus energy, just because we know that a Leer and 2 double kicks will take out the Pidgey. We know that, and if we can just survive 1 hit from the Kadabra, we should be okay. And if I could get 1 crit on this, that'd be mega. Yo, we might get this. We might just get this, as long as we don't get crit by Alakazam. I think we would outspeed. Perfect. That was literally perfect. Okay, dug a hole. This should kill. Okay, perfect. I think we got this. Let's go. Okay, and we get Thrash. Wow, it lived. Perfect. That poison point, and I'm not disabled anymore. Awesome. So I could use dig on the Charmeleon, which I am going to go ahead and do because I don't want to K. Like, I just don't want to mess around and have it KO me. I don't think that would happen, but I just don't. Like, we got such a good run this time, I don't even want to chance it. Perfect. And we beat the rival. Sweet. So Inigo is looking 23, is looking dandy at 23. Thank God. Okay, that was a little bit more tenuous than I thought it would be, TBH, but we made it past it. So, another fun thing is that we need to figure out how to use all of the HMs that we need with the Pokemon that we have. Thankfully, Cut is actually, it looks fairly usable. We are going to teach it to Jeff just because Inigo has such a massive move pool that I think it's going to be a lot more useful for him to, have that. Plus, like, 50, 95 is really not that bad. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of Leech Seed. I'd rather have 2 like attacking stab moves than Leech Seed that we just have to stall out with. I don't really, like, it really worked well in the early game, but I don't see it being super viable as we continue to go on. Anyways, this tree looks like it can be cut down. Would I like to cut it? Absolutely. Like, evasion moves and things like Sand Attack are just so annoying because you know that they could just like unluckily swing the tide of the battle completely out of your favor. But in a challenge like this where you so heavily have to manage your power points, it really it can matter like 17 battles from now, and that's really that's so stressful. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's really stressful. Thrashery or not Thrash, I can't read right now. I'm illiterate as hell. So that's good. That means that we should be able to get through this entire fight with literally no issues. Let's do another dig. Surge's Pokemon are, of course it has double team. Oh, yes. That's not that chill. Okay, sweet. Forget yo evasion spam, Lieutenant. It don't matter to me. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Plus we get Thunderbolt from that, right? Or Shockwave. We get Shockwave in this one. That's still going to be nice and useful. He has a Caterpie, I believe he has a Weedle, and it's the first time we see a Venonat, which is kind of fun. All right, come on, 3-turn Thrash. That's Uno. That's Dos. And that's not 3. Oh, go ahead. Buff your defenses. See if I care. I don't. Kiss my poison point. Ew. That sounds so... Oh, that sounds horrendous. 420. Nice. Okay, perfect. We're in Lavender Town. Now, head over west to Celadon. And yes, this is a new recording session, and I wanted to bring up because I talked about a crystal randomizer with shenanigans and 360 Chrism, and I could not remember his name for the life of me. His name is Chrism, 360 Chrism. Did not want to not put credit where credit was due. So we are actually going to be adding our first new team member since Nidoking all the way back a long time ago. And awesome, we have an Eevee. Yes, of course we want to nickname this Eevee. Our Eevee will forever be known as Omar. Okay, awesome. So we have the Eevee, and why we got Eevee specifically is because we're going to evolve this thing into a Jolteon in a moment. First, we got to get it up to level 30, which is going to be rough considering his helping hand really only has quick attack as a move, which is going to be really rough. And we need to get this thing up to level 30 because that's when it learns bite. And that's the move that I really want. And of course, Jolteon is just a good Pokemon to begin with. It has really high speed and special, and it's going to be able to cover a lot of typing. But that dark type is going to be super useful for Sabrina and then Agatha in the Elite Four, as well as the Alakazam that the rival will have. Along with Jolteon just being so fast, it's going to ensure that we can at least get some damage off before we die. See, I do love puzzle games, and I would love to be able to play some puzzle games on the channel. So of course, you know the drill. If you have recommendations, let me know. Like puzzle platformers are some of my, there we go. I think I got a little something going here. Like puzzle platformers are some of like my favorite games. Like I played, the game is called Hue. It's basically like a really awesome concept game where you have to get through different levels, try to match up colors in order to progress through each of like basically the little stages. And I had so much fun playing that game. Like if you get a chance to play it, I highly recommend it. I was actually looking into maybe learning how to the route for that game because I liked it so much and I would like to play it more. And we get the black glasses, which are again like gonna be super useful once Omar learns bite and then also evolves up into, and we get a max ether, which is another 40 power points of moves, which is just beautiful. But yes, useful when we have the Jolteon and it has bite, and then it also has to go up against Agatha. But I do think we're gonna have a really solid team for Agatha because you all see I'm picking up a couple ringers later on that's gonna help a lot. All right, so we're just gonna do one sand attack just to hopefully have Omar do this all by his. Oh my god! Yeah, so I'm glad we did that sand attack. Also, if you guys need a music recommendation, because I have a Chillwave, Vaporwave, and Synthwave live stream open as I'm playing right now. Race to Mars, Dose 88. Great song. I'm really vibing out to it right now. So now we have Giovanni. I know he opens up with an Onyx. One Razor Leaf should make real quick work. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. But Onyx is kind of a speedy Pokemon, so I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and hit him with another Razor Leaf, and that's GG for Rhyhorn. Kangaskhan, I'm gonna go ahead and just switch into Inigo, because I don't think any of my Pokemon have to faint for me to get a clean switch in. Especially when he's using stuff like Tail Whip. So we have 5 double kicks. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna really hurt. Oh my god, that does not do a lot. Okay, awesome. That means I get at least one more hit, and hopefully I can get a crit on one of these. I can't. That's fine. Come on, do another tail whip. You fool! You fool! Okay, so like, you know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Okay, now we can go ahead and head over to Pokemon Tower. I remember a double kick doing pretty well against this thing before. Okay, it looks like we will be able... That's not good. I'm gonna try to do the double kick again, and I missed. Which means I have to go into Thrash, which is not what I wanted to do at all yet. Okay. Ooh. Okay, it became confused due to fatigue. We're gonna go ahead and switch into Jeff. Hopefully Cut will be able to do at least a little bit to him. Yeah. He probably doesn't really have anything that can hurt me though, so he has confusion. Yeah, he has confusion. And we get 3 turned. All right, I think this battle might be a dunzo. Yeah, because he's just putting all my Pokemon to sleep, and he's seeding us. Yo, I don't remember it being so trolly. And then, yeah, Inigo's not going to be able to do anything. Ooh, that is a bummer. Oh my god, and he has a Gyarados. Well, I pretty much just have to keep using Thrash. I really have no other option. Okay. Yeah, this one's donezo. That's fine. I just wish that our Eevee had one more move. Like one more move that didn't completely suck. And the sand attack begins. Come on, just one more, man. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Omar! There we go! We use Thrash. That shouldn't do... Yeah, perfect. Does not do a whole lot of damage. I think Razor Leaf is going to do a pretty good 5% chance. And no crits. And it gets through the confusion. But that's fine, because then we can actually switch into Omar. Probably do a decent amount of damage with quick attack. Hopefully kill. Dude. I'm going to use double kick because I don't want to be locked into Thrash. I'm not entirely sure I can win this. It's going to be really close. Can we one-shot execute? We can. A crit definitely helps our case. And we know the Kadabra is going to be fine. Yeah, because we outspeed. And then we got the Charmeleon. Oh, cool. So we do win. Yeah, we're definitely going to just try to sideline Inigo for the time being because he's getting a slight... Yeah, he's losing power points. And the other ones are kind of falling behind in level. And although that it is completely unavoidable in the first gen, that heal pad is normally unavoidable, but for some reason they took out that one little tombstone right there. Feels bad, man. It is really annoying. I don't want to teach this to Nidoking right now. I want to try to keep it going for as long as possible, but we don't really have a move that's going to be super useful, and I want to try to keep as many power points on Razor Leaf as I can, because that's going to be ultimately more useful in the end. Yeah, we're getting to the point of the run that it's getting a little bit harder, not gonna lie. Even though that I don't really think we're gonna be using Dig on Omar much, I am gonna go back to buy the TM, because then that could also help me defeat all of the grunts that are incoming and get Omar a lot of really good experience. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and taught Dig over Growl. We're never going to use Growl. And I realize that this may be a problem with Coughings, but I'm really hoping that we just get mostly Arbok and the like. But if not, well, I'm SOL. So I decided to be a bit of a dweeb and looked up the rocket grunts that I will be battling at the top of Pokemon Tower. And wouldn't you know it, the Dig that I just got literally will hardly do a thing to any of them. Alright, so we're at the top of the tower again, facing the Marowak. Jeff should make pretty quick work of him. And Jeff really hasn't hit a crit in a long time. You know, all you gotta do sometimes is talk some mad trash, and then, you know, the exact outcome you want will happen. Don't do that. Don't bring that negativity in the world, but sometimes it works. I'm not gonna forget this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're gonna hit with a sand attack right off the bat to hopefully get them cheese strats. It's not Gouda. It's not Gouda at all. Y'all ain't got nothing on Omar. Omar's a G. Taking out Zubats like it's nothing. So I do think that I am going to probably use an elixir on Inigo. Not shortly, but fairly soon. I think that's going to be just kind of something that I have to do if I want to keep going with this no struggle route. Even though I know that's probably going to die at some point, I really want to hold on to it for as long as possible. But thankfully we are done with Pokemon Tower. Let's go ahead and get the Poke Flute. And now we get to go take on Erica. But first we got to fill out some spots on our team.